Nikocado Avocado has been sort of a mainstay in the cultural zeitgeist for the past few years, at least for people who can't look up from their phones for like 5 seconds. People like me. Nikocado gained notoriety by engorging himself on copious amounts of food and generally just being really, really obnoxious. Just an example real quick, one of my personal favorite works of his is Meltdown in My Car.
Popeye's chicken sandwich. Popeye's chicken sandwich. No! No! No!
Call it unfunny, call it the lowest common denominator of humor, call it whatever, I don't care, I think it's hilarious. I've always been a pretty big fan of Nikocado Avocado. One of the first few videos I ever made on this channel was about Nikocado Avocado.
Nikocado Avocado is very interesting. Recently, he's been getting some hate, well, more hate than usual. This girl named Stephanie uploaded a video called Why
am I so quiet? I film these alone in my room. Why do I look so nervous? Also, sorry I'm getting a little off track here with the self-deprecation. My outro for that video was for some reason just this picture of myself. How and why was I so full of myself? I don't know. Anyways, something that was always kind of up for debate was whether or not it was a bit. Whether or not Nick was playing a character in his content or he was just really this insane. And over the years it became more and more obvious to me that it is definitely a bit and he is definitely playing a character because no one acts like this. In fact, he's incredibly self-aware. Everything about his content that makes it funny and makes it enjoyable for some people at least is relying on the fact that he is aware of that. And honestly, I'd grown to really admire the guy. At least like from a performance standpoint. He is incredibly entertaining and I respect the hustle. Like there is just so many layers to this, it's awesome. But the elephant in the room, no pun intended, was still there. The fact that he was obviously incredibly unhealthy and was effectively destroying his body for views daily. And like I said, I respect the hustle, but it was a little sad to see. I mean, before he made the content he makes now, he was healthy, he was a vegan.
Now, is it that the dead flesh that's been cooked and processed is really better for you? No, it's that the processing tastes better. It's more stimulating to our taste buds and our brain because it's fatty and oily. And so when they give you these cheeseburgers from Five Guys, they cook it and fry it in peanut oil.
Five Guys is a burgers and fries. They're famous. They've won a lot of awards.
I mean, I don't even know how, he doesn't even seem like the same person he is now. And it's like he's acting in all this content where he's binge eating, but his organs aren't. And it was sad to see him do this to himself, and the entire internet kind of felt the same way. And people would comment on his videos and tell him, obviously, you know, you need to lose some weight, man, get help. But that was engagement and that was good for him. So he seemed like he had no interest in changing at all. And like 2 weeks ago, he uploaded this video.
My clothes are shrinking without my consent.
It looks great on you. I try to get all of my patients to progress past the 5X stage.
But it turns out Nikocado Avocado had us all fooled.
People consuming anything that they're told to consume. So I am the villain.
Holy shit, he's a furry now. He looks like Chester Bennington. This is one of the strangest videos I've ever seen.
Stories that permeate and linger and infect the minds of the ants. Influence the ants. Brainwash the ants. You are the ants.
Okay, you can stop looking at me like that, please. So I guess he's just been uploading pre-recorded content for the past 2 years while he lost all the weight, which is just kind of like, a lot of people are calling him a genius for this. He tricked us all. And it is definitely very smart and cool that he made the weight loss a reveal like that. But like, I don't know about genius, you know. Haha, I fooled you. I was actually fat at a different time than you thought I was. He keeps calling it a social experiment.
This has been the greatest social experiment for my entire life.
This guy would poop himself on camera for views.
No, you're on camera. Don't poop. Ah! Brace! 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 Squeeze! 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 Ah!
What was the thesis statement for that? I remember scrolling through Twitter one day and being jump scared by Nikocado Avocado's uncensored OnlyFans. Was that part of the social experiment? Because I didn't enjoy that. I do think Nikocado Avocado is definitely a smart guy though. He knew that making the weight loss a reveal would make it go viral, and it obviously did. The guy knows how to get views. I don't think his binge eating on camera for years was for his love of food. I think he knew that the bigger he got, the more successful he would be. The more he pooped himself, the better. Say what you will about that. I know his organs are probably not too happy about that, but it worked. It made him famous. And now he has orchestrated an environment where him losing all the weight is also a viral moment. Was it all worth it? I don't know. But I am impressed, and I am glad to see Nick healthier again. That'll be all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one, where I will be morbidly obese.